Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more comic book reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing Image Comics Transformers #1. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so without further ado, here we go. Optimus Prime was supposed to have led the Autobots to victory. Instead, the fate of Cybertron is unknown, and his allies have crash-landed far from home alongside their enemies, the Decepticons. As these titanic forces renew their war on Earth, one thing is immediately clear: the planet will never ever be the same again. New alliances are struck, battle lines are redrawn, and humanity's only hope for survival is Optimus Prime. This was one hell of an issue. I'm like, it definitely renewed my love for just not just Transformers, but the Transformers comics. But the Transformers comics on IDW wasn't that bad either. But what I like about this one, it's kind of a statement one, is because it's a more darker, definitely a more darker take on the Transformers, mainly because it's graphic too. As by the way, because I'm gonna get into our boy Starscream in a minute, this little psychotic Decepticon out there. But what I like about this is that even the human side, I want to see more of. And we get that between this father and son duo here. We have Spike, who dreams of being an astronaut going to space. And there's something that happened in Spike's family that has the dad drinking booze, just really down, feeling bad about himself. And that's something I can't wait to see what happens with that and how that's explored. But it's just like, it's not one of those Transformers books where the human side of the story takes away from the overall narrative of what we came to see is just robots beating the hell out of each other, or the conflict between the Autobots and the Decepticons. But the human side of the story also has some elements in there, a little bit of slice of life, that makes me want to see more about these characters. And I think they did a good job of establishing that. As far as the Transformer side, we have Jetfire here, who's basically the last Transformer at this point, and he's basically trying to reactivate everybody. And he's been on Earth for so long, he has no idea what's going on in the war on Cybertron. And unfortunately, he wakes up the Decepticons, and let's just say, spoiler free, Starscream going to Starscream, folks. And speaking of Starscream, boy, is this dude a threat in this. Like, this part, I'm going to say a spoiler. Starscream gives no you know what. This dude is out here for blood. He is a menace. He is a threat. He took some human. He took somebody. There's a death in here. A human death in here. Where Starscream just complete violates and has no conscience, no hesitation, and just kills this guy in the most brutal way. And I'm surprised they showed it the way he did it. I mean, there's blood involved in this Transformers comic, and I was just like, wow, you just established Starscream as this huge threat, and I can't imagine what's going to happen when you know who enters the picture in this. So I really did enjoy this one. I like the fact that Optimus is this leader, and there's a really touching moment between Optimus and Jetfire. And I thought that was probably the most, besides Spike and his dad, that was really good from an emotional beat standpoint. And I thought that's something that's really gonna make Optimus the Optimus Prime that we know. Bumblebee fans, no spoilers, but that damn Starscream. I'm just spoiling it, ain't I? But anyway, you have to read it for yourself. I'm being very vague about it, but this is definitely a must pick up for those who love Transformers comics. Who I think Image is gonna be in really good hands, especially with these writers. You can see the care, you can see the world that they're building here, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do with it. I'm looking forward to the GI Joe #1 in November as well, and the big crossover plan that's gonna be happening. But so far, so good. Really loving Image's take on the Transformers, and I thought they did a really good job. The art style is great. Starscream is already established as that dude, that Decepticon that we need to be worried about especially after what happened to a lot of these people, because this dude was on a rampage on this one. Should be called Transformers #1, Starscream's Revenge, because that dude went in. But definitely check this one out. This is Justin from OtakusAndGeeks.com. What did you think of Transformers #1? What is your favorite Who is your favorite Transformer? Who's your favorite Decepticon? Comment below, let me know. If you like what we do here, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And of course, a little shameless plug. Cry Hero #3, my comic from my Gaius universe, will be available on Kindle and blurb.com on Halloween, October 31st. The link is in the description for the entire bundle of work that I have done so far in terms of this universe. So I also appreciate your support and any positive or negative feedback, whatever. Thank you for your purchase. And thank you very much. And keep it locked here. Love, peace, and happiness at otakusandgeeks.com. Later days.